So I wanted to show you what we've been doing today, and I want you to learn from my mistake. What I did not do this time is I did not stake or put the name tags of the different tomatoes in the garden, because I thought, oh no, I'll remember these are this, and and I had these three in the front on this west garden that I didn't know what the first three plants were, because they were just plants that came up in a strange place. So I planted them anyways, thought waste not, want not. Anyways, this one happens to be an Everglades. So this one should have been way over on the other side. It has taken over the garden, literally has grown through to the other side. Great problem, it's just in a bad location. So what I'm gonna do is leave it for this year, because it's too late to transplant. This guy is gargantuous, but we have to trim a lot. So these, I do believe, are homestead, so I don't think that's an issue. But this one down here, I think, is the new mortgage lifter that we were trying. So I wanted to show you how so I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Supposed to have 8. Well, I do have 8 tomato plants in here, but not positive. I'm still not even positive what this one is right here. But once I have tomatoes that are big enough and they turn red, I can tell you exactly which ones they are. So here's the rest of them. This is our second bed with tomatoes, and you can see that some of them are already putting on. And we staked them and tied them up today. But the one that was in here, we were watching it growing, and we're like, you know what, that looks dangerously like the Everglades tomato. So I'll show you where that is in a second. So in its place, I had a baby nasturtium that I planted, which is really little, but I feel confident that that little guy is going to be very big soon, because this soil is so good. This is the nasturtium that I cut the other day before the cold. I cut all the big leaves, and as you can see, it's growing again. So it's loving the soil, loves its place, even in the midst of all of this going on in this garden. So my husband just transplanted this tomato plant. This is an Everglades tomato. You can see how it's growing in 6, 8. It's trying to put on, but the soil that it was in was not really that great up top and down below. So I wanted to put it into the garden because I knew it just really needed that. So that one came from up at the house where all my starts are. Now that is the plant that was in the other tomato garden, which I do believe is an Everglades tomato. See how it's growing? Hold on, I'll get closer. Okay, so see how he just wants to kind of sprawl out all over the place. Well, I don't want them in dirt, so having them in the food forest area is perfect, because they're laying on mulch, bark, and they just do really well. So they don't pick up all the bugs and diseases from the dirt that you can get. So he should be doing well in a couple of days. But again, because I did not label them, found out the hard way, and I didn't want him taking over the garden like the other one in the first garden bed. So anyways, learn from my mistakes. So unless you're planting multiple rows of one particular vegetable, you probably should mark your vegetables. Thanks for watching Hobie Farms. God bless you and have a great day.